Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. Get ready for a big traffic disruption next week. Hanson Boulevard will close in both directions near the railroad tracks starting Wednesday, October 17th. CTN's Jennifer Anderson joins us now with all the details. Jennifer?
Steve, drivers who rely on Hanson just north of Coon Rapids Boulevard are probably pretty used to the construction here by now. But starting next week, they'll have to find an alternative.
Well, public safety was the overall goal, and we're going to achieve that by grade separating the railroad track from Hanson Boulevard.
Anoka County Commissioner Scott Schulte says lifting Hanson up over the railroad tracks just north of Coon Rapids Boulevard will eliminate a major traffic tangle. No more lines of cars waiting for trains to pass. And most important, trains will no longer slow down emergency vehicles.
That split second when you're having a heart attack, when you need those first responders there, that's what we're hoping to achieve.
For the next phase of the $25 million project, Hanson will close completely in both directions for 5 days. Drivers will need to detour on Northdale, Crooked Lake, and Coon Rapids Boulevards. The closure runs Wednesday to Sunday of the MEA long weekend to take advantage of lighter traffic while school is out.
The actual complete closure, the absolute no-go, can't get through here, will be at 108th Lane. There they will be digging a very deep hole where we'll have a 23-foot deep sanitary sewer, water main, and stormwater system that needs to be replaced. We're all looking forward to getting back on the correct side of the median for each lane of traffic, and that will happen soon.
Monday, October 22nd, 2 lanes of traffic in both directions should be back open, and construction should stay at bay for most of the winter. Now, a total shutdown is still ahead for spring and summer and will last several months. But Steve, by this time next year, all construction should be wrapped up.
All right, and we should mention people living in the area will still have access to their homes. Thanks, Jennifer. Relief could be coming from the congestion on Northdale Boulevard near the entrance to Menards and Costco. The City Council met in a work session this week to see the results and recommendations following a traffic study of the Riverdale area. The study suggests the addition of a traffic signal at the entrance to Menards off Northdale Boulevard. It also recommends modifications to the entrance and exit to Costco off Northdale. There are several options, and the city plans to work with Costco to come up with the best solution. However, there's no timeline of when the improvements would be made, but likely not until 2020 or 2021. A campaign by Allina Health aimed at tackling a growing mental health crisis is now offering free training sessions they hope will expand the program. Last month, we told you about the Change to Chill program being rolled out at Coon Rapids High School and 8 other schools in the region. The program helps teens become more aware of the things that stress them out and equips them with tools and resources to better manage stress and anxiety. Educators from other schools and community groups are invited to learn more about the program at a training session on Monday, October 22nd at the Mercy Unity campus from 9 a.m. to noon. There are a few other training dates in the next 2 months at different locations in the metro. For more information, log on to changetochill.org. October is National Fire Prevention Month, and it's a time when the Coon Rapids Fire Department visits elementary schools in the city to share their Fire Prevention Week message.
This year's theme is look, listen, learn. Be aware, fire can happen anywhere.
On Tuesday afternoon, Sparky the Fire Dog helped share this year's fire prevention theme with students at Hamilton Elementary School. Fire officials say there are some important things everyone should think about in case a fire breaks out.
You want to learn 2 ways out of your house. Learn your house to how to evacuate out of your house. Learn how to develop that plan. Learn how to find a meeting spot. Learn how to dial 911. So this will all help you safely get out of your house.
Other important messages include close before you doze to remind children to sleep with their bedroom door closed. Firefighters also demonstrated how smoke detector works and reminded everyone to go home and test their detectors. Some Domino's Pizza customers got a surprise visit from the Coon Rapids Fire Department on Wednesday night. The pizza delivery driver actually rode in the fire truck to deliver the food. If the customer had working smoke detectors, they received their order for free. If their smoke alarms weren't working, firefighters installed new ones. Fire officials say you should test your smoke detectors monthly, change the batteries twice a year, and replace the units every 10 years. For the third year in a row, the Anoka County Library is connecting local authors with readers. The Northtown Library was host to 22 authors last weekend. CTN's Dan Carpenter shows us the diversity of published work represented at this year's author fair.
At the Northtown Library, new worlds are being discovered by readers with the turn of a page.
This is a fantasy novel called The Wizard of Suomin. I'd call it a sword and sorcery kind of fantasy.
This is the Phantasmic Wars series, and this is book 1, the Book of Imagination, and book 2, Quest for the Artifacts.
My book name is Sea Inspiration, and it's a compilation of all my art from school and home.
These authors, some recognized internationally, some just starting out, live and work right here in Minnesota.
They're members of your community. If you're watching the show, they live in your neighborhood.
And all 22 of them are eager to make that direct connection with patrons of the Anoka County Library.
Because this is my main way of getting my books out there, is through events like this.
Around these tables, authors are also talking with each other.
It's good to exchange tips about either the publishing process or the writing process.
This isn't just for the community, it's for the authors to grow, to learn, and meet other people to network.
For 11-year-old author Samuel Jacobs, publishing his artwork is just the start.
I think about writing another book because I like writing books and expressing things, and you can pretty much do whatever you want when you have a book.
Something you can experience too.
These people all started as people who'd never written a book before. Now a lot of them have published 3 to 4 books. Anybody can do this, and that's the beauty of it.
New journeys for the mind, found at a local library, full of local talent.
Introducing our patrons to things they've never thought of or never experienced.
Dan Carpenter for CTN Update.
Prospective writers can find resources for getting published at mnwritesmnreads.org. Readers can also find ebooks by independent authors. The winners of this year's photo contest have been announced. Taking first place in the adult division is Jessica Northfield for this photo titled Shocking Adventure. Connie Benson came in second place with this photo titled Dancing on the Deck. In the youth division, Colin Garrison won first place award with this photo titled Mom and Dad Walking with Babies in the Grass. And there was a tie for second place. Susan Gerard won for this photo called Fire Dance, and Gracelyn Billings also won for this photo titled Happiness Follows Where She Goes. All the winners receive a cash prize. The annual amateur photo contest is sponsored by the Coon Rapids Arts Commission. A Coon Rapids resident known for her humanitarian work here at home and abroad is marking a big milestone this weekend. Margaret Chesvold, co-founder of Mary T. Incorporated, turns 100 years old on Sunday. We featured her in several stories over the years, including her travels to Cameroon, where she helped establish and maintain the Margaret Chesvold Primary and Nursery School. Locally, she formed the Camellia Rose Care Center and Mary T. Incorporated with her daughter Mary, who is CEO. Several celebrations are planned to help Margaret celebrate her very special birthday. So congratulations to her. A quick reminder, tomorrow, Saturday, October 13th, all 3 fire stations will be holding an open house from 10 a.m. to noon to culminate Fire Prevention Week. And we're going to leave you now with several Coon Rapids firefighters burning up the dance floor at Hamilton Elementary this week. Thanks for watching.
Showtime. Guess who